everybody, this is Milesluigi welcoming you to a brand new Let's Play. Before we see what it is, who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with the Evil Pop-Tart.
And Higsby?
If this game looks really familiar, it's not Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Well, this game actually has a sequel. It actually has multiple sequels. This is Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time.
Dun 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 dun! Surprise!
Surprise! No plus this time. I have a little bit of an interesting story with this specific game, because I remember when this game came out, it kind of came as a surprise to me, because the same friend I borrowed Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga from got this game and was playing it, and at the time, I had like no interest in borrowing it at all, because I didn't have the greatest experience with the original game, so I was like, this game has a sequel? Okay. And the thing about Mario and Luigi Partners in Time is they decided, you know, we had the original Mario and Luigi that had kind of a really interesting, unique story. They decided to just dial up the uniqueness from like 7 to 21 on a scale of 1 to 10. As you will see, this game has quite an interesting, unique, funny, interesting story.
Looks more like Metroid right now.
It does, doesn't it? See, what is happening here is actually there's kind of some aliens out there who are interested in taking over the world. But there's a caveat to this. This isn't happening right now. This is happening like 20 years ago. Mario and Luigi are babies.
So what made them so important back then? Like, this is craziness. Why does anybody care about them?
Toadsworth still has color in his hair and his mustache. And I mean, yeah, who cares about Mario and Luigi? I guess his parents dropped them off to be babysat at the castle. Exactly where did they gain the importance? They haven't saved the princess yet.
Hey, Yoshi saves them. Yoshi should be all important.
It should be Yoshi and Red Yoshi. And speaking of characters that don't make sense, well, it turns out Baby Bowser is about to kidnap Baby Peach. So yeah, the first time wasn't that first time. The first time is, I guess, now. Toadsworth, you stink at battling. My goodness. Anyway, it's time for us, the Super Diaper Bro. Wow, nice insult. It's definitely a childish insult. Time for battle!
Looks familiar so far.
Oh yeah. So, Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Perhaps one big difference you may have noticed is that we are using the X button instead of A and B. Is this our first battle? You'd think that, you know, they're babies, they would just throw temper tantrums at each other, but no, they're actually legitly battling RPG style. But yeah, Toadsworth needs to teach us how to battle, and I figured I ought to watch this tutorial, because, you know, this is Baby Mario's first battle. Baby Luigi doesn't give a rat's ass, though.
No.
I can't even tell what he's doing.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, like, what?
Can't even really, like, these babies have no clue what is going on, and Baby Mario is just like, this is all just, I understand it naturally, Toadsworth, or whatever in the world babies speak. He doesn't need these tutorials. He can't read. He doesn't understand. He's just like, I jumped to dodge the fireball. Who says Baby Mario needs any tutorials?
I like how they're pointing out what's happening on the screen. I love when games do that.
Yeah, make sure we got things under control, but yeah, no tutorials needed for Baby Mario to understand what's going on at all. Anyway, our back and forth with Baby Bowser is done, but he doesn't die, so we don't get experience points.
Oh.
Same malarkey. So yeah, Baby Bowser, where's your dad? There's a clear lack of parents here. The only parent here are all the toads who are down and Toadsworth. But, oh no! Way back in the past, where there is no parental supervision at all, we have found Princess Peach's castle as under attack by aliens. And not just a couple of aliens, a lot of aliens. They really want to take over the castle. I think they're going to take over the castle. So, let's jump ahead into the future where this is no longer an issue.
Yeah, it kind of stopped being an issue.
Professor Gadd has completed a time machine. Holy cow, Professor.
I mean, the best Mario character ever? Uh-huh.
Well, he was smart enough to invent the time machine.
He needs to be in more games. He needs to have his own game.
Instead of Luigi's Mansion, it should be Gadd's Mansion. Are you know all the new Mario versus Donkey Kong games? Instead of it being Mario, because they're all puzzle games now, make them Gadd versus Donkey Kong.
Yes. Also, Super Gadd World. New Gadd World. I don't know. Anything. I'll take anything. Anyway, he made a time machine.
What we just missed in that little bit of exposition is that Princess Peach decides to be the first one who uses the time machine.
Always a smart idea. I wonder
Why?
what could go wrong.
I don't know. You would think Gadd would have been like, let me test this time machine, or maybe he would have signed up a test subject, who signed away his life. No, the princess. A very important royal figure in the entire Mushroom Kingdom needs to go time traveling first. And instead of time traveling to the future to see all the new technology, she actually time passed to the Mushroom Kingdom of the past. Yikes. It knocked Toadsworth over. So, this game did come out on the Nintendo DS. It came out on the Nintendo DS. It uses 2 screens. Usually one screen shows information, the other screen actually shows the action, but the game constantly switches between screens. So, like in my Let's Play Yoshi's Island DS, I wanted to give you guys a better view than the stupid 2 small screen view. So that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing one big screen, which is the primary screen, and the DS screens on the side. I think it'll work out best this way. It'll involve a little bit more editing on my behalf, but I don't mind. It's not too difficult, but the top screen will usually have a map for us, which will allow us to get around a lot easier, which is actually quite useful in this game, as we'll be finding out in some of the later areas. Some of them are kind of intricate and connect to each other and just kind of hop all over the place, so the map on the top screen is pretty useful. Toad just wanted to make sure that we were able to jump A-okay, so... That's nice, Luigi.
I've always liked this version of the Mario 64 castle theme.
It's a nice theme. I don't know if I'd call it a remix, just a re-edition, I don't know. But Princess Peach's castle, actually, you can kind of think of it as a HUD in this game, or hub. HUD. Hub. It's a kind of a central area in this game where we'll be getting around to a lot of the other areas in the game. Kind of like another game. But our task right now is to go get the mushroom to go save Toadsworth, because he literally worried himself to death. Which I need to warn everyone, that is actually something you can do, so don't worry. Death by worrying to death does not aid you in whatever problem you're having. But yeah, we gotta go save his behind here, and now we found our way into the guest bedroom. You can kind of roam around the castle, but unfortunately right now, nothing's really open. And if those X's look familiar, well, they look familiar for a good reason, everyone. But Toadsworth has a floating block sitting in his room, maybe? I don't know whose room this is, but it has a refresh room. That's not a mushroom we can pick up. What does the refresh shroom do for us when we're not knocked out?
No, it's not a refresh doom. It doesn't cause mass chaos.
It's a refresh shroom. What if it's a refresh room? Or a broom? We need
or an air freshener.
Brooms.
It just might be an air freshener. You never know.
It was in a little tiny garden. This toad, he wants Toadsworth's cane, and then the doctor's like, man, there's nothing I can do, dude. See? See? He worried himself into a state of shroom shock. There we go, and after glowing golden for a couple of seconds there, Toadsworth has finished worrying to death and he's come back. Knowing Toadsworth though, he's just going to start worrying again. But just in time for something interesting to happen. A little time hole has appeared. Well, there's the time capsule that we saw in the first place. Hooray!
Woo!
It looks really beat up. I mean, Egad said there was like a 99.9999999% chance that Princess will come back just fine. But actually, it appears Princess Peach is not there. Instead, this weird monster thing is. He looks like a mushroom. Well, Luigi's a wuss, so it's up to Mario to figure things out. And into another battle that we go. Here we go. So, another regular battle here. This time, however, we can actually counter attacks. And by the way, Toadsworth, he doesn't miss a beat. It may have been like 20 years, but he wants to tell us how to battle again. I don't think we need any refreshers on how to battle.
Like, wow, they actually do it again.
Just in terms of the sequence of events this game goes through, yes, we went from one moment where we learned how to battle, and then they repeat the tutorial again. Like,
wow.
The tutorial is repeated again because, at least in terms of storyline or sequence of events, it kind of makes sense. I mean, Mario hasn't battled since, theoretically, the end of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, so... There we go, and we actually killed him, so we actually get frickin' experience, heck yes. That 6 experience is actually worth our first level up in the game!
Very nice.
We got a couple of stats we can level up, and just like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, it's select a stat and roll the bonus wheel. I've got quite a bit more to say about the bonus wheel, but for the sake of time, and since we're just starting this Let's Play, I'll save that for a little bit. But we soon learn, oh no, well, the princess is stuck in the past. Egad is pretty confident that he wasn't the big mushroom monster's breakfast, and he has a Nintendo DS that can locate Princess Peach. It's kind of scary. Either Princess Peach was wearing a tracking device, or Egad is able to track everyone in the universe, past, present, and future. Some omnipotent scientist character, and he should have his own game, correct?
He should.
He should, okay. Can't exactly tell from the sprite, but he looks like he has a lab coat on it. I think that's a tie, a red tie, I can't tell.
I think so, yes.
Anyway, he jumps up to the map and then walks to the garden. Here we go, on to a new adventure to figure out what in the world is going on. Anyway, this Toad, he's going to stop us, unless Luigi can prove himself, actually. That's what he's going to do right now. Since when do you ask Luigi to prove himself? He can't. Foreshadowing, everyone. Oh, what does the future hold? So, unfortunately, we have to go through these whole bunch of dialogue trees here to be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. So we have to prove we're able to jump. Just like in Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, A to jump with Mario, B to jump with Luigi. And there we go. That's quite a bit better. One of my little teeny-weeny comments about this game is that the sprite work overall is very good for this game, with one minor exception: the walking animation needs more frames.
It's very weird, like especially when you're walking left and right. It looks like they're like constantly leaning forward, or at least Mario does. It's really weird.
He looks very stiff. It looks like he's like a marching soldier. I don't like it. I was noticing that. I'm keeping my opinion to myself, but it's like, yeah, that looks like hell. Whatever though.
There's a certain bit of smoothness, or I guess clarity, in the original Mario and Luigi sprite work that just isn't quite as present in this game, even though a lot of the graphics are cleaner, more brivant. Wow, I just came up with a new word. Brilliant and vibrant. Brivant. Anyway, this is what happens when we muck around with time travel. A portal to the past has appeared, and Luigi is a curious little bugger. And it's got Egad stumped there. I'm wondering, could you travel to the test? Well, you deduced it was in time hole. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be leaning that close to the time hole, Luigi.
Nah, what could possibly happen?
What could possibly go wrong?
Definitely not that.
This entire time, Toadsworth is worried about Princess Peach when Luigi just got pulled into a time portal. Mario's a little brave guy, though. He's gonna go chase after his brother. Anyone else want to join him? No? No? Okay. As you could probably...